Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, we have muggy conditions in place this morning with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid-70s over the interior, mid to upper 70s in your suburbs, and mid-70s to a few lower 80s in your urban areas. Winds are from the west-southwest around 5 to 10 miles per hour with visibility around 10 miles. Fog did not form overnight, so that's certainly some good news, allowing for at least plenty of visibility in these muggy conditions. Now, it is going to be a hot day today, all right? Now, high temperatures in the urban areas, I-95 corridor, will be in the lower to mid-90s. Your heat index will push into the mid to upper 90s, so be sure to drink plenty of water today because that heat index could really surprise you without much notice. So just use some caution. Now, here is our surface map and radar. And I zoomed out to show the entire country, to show you basically what we're going to be dealing with for this entire week. This is our Bermuda high pressure system, okay? This is our backdoor cold front. This cold front will be dropping south starting tonight, and you're actually going to notice it if you're in Connecticut, Long Island, New York City Metro. If you're going to the Mets game or the Yankees game this evening, don't be surprised if you walk into the stadium where temperatures are in the 90s, and by the time you sit in your seat, temperatures are crashing into the 70s because of this backdoor cold front. Now, as that sets up and stalls out over the region, we're still going to be under the influence of this Bermuda high, but more so for the Philadelphia metro. So you're going to end up with about a 20 to 30 degree gradient in high temperatures by tomorrow morning. Should I say by tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, this cold front will be approaching by the time we get to Thursday evening, and this cold front will clear all this mess out, but we'll do so with showers and thunderstorms into early Friday morning, and some of those thunderstorms could be, well, pretty impressive with very heavy downpours. Now, on our visible satellite picture, you see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures are going to be moving up pretty quickly, and you're really going to feel the humidity as well. So definitely, again, use some caution, but clear skies at the very least. So if you have any plans of traveling or whatnot, it shouldn't be an issue. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see the setup here. Here's our backdoor cold front. Here's our cold front approaching on Thursday night. And here is our tropical air mass in place for today that will get pushed to the south. Meanwhile, we are keeping an eye on the tropics. This right here is what's left of Agatha. Now, I got some questions about this, so let me answer this. Agatha was named in the Pacific. It's going to be marching along Mexico where there's tons of mountains here, and it's going to get torn up and basically become a remnant low pressure system. If it redevelops in the Gulf of Mexico right here, then it will become a new tropical low pressure system and will have a separate name, which I believe would be Alice. And then we're going to have to keep an eye on it as far as impacts on the Gulf Coast for this weekend. And then we'll keep an eye on it, see what influences it may have on the East Coast as well. But we are far, far away from even deciding what type of impacts that would be. But for now, just know that that's going to be part of this forecast. So when we look at that for the end of this weekend, you'll know what that is. That would be Alice. And again, we have to see how it develops, what develops. There's a lot of uncertainty, and there's a lot of wild cards, as always, with warm core lows. So don't get ahead of yourself, and don't worry about people posting model solutions that are 7 days out on a low pressure system that hasn't developed yet. There's a lot of uncertainty there. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, hazy, hot, and humid. Temperatures rising into the mid to upper 80s over the far northern interior. Upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast. Lower to mid 90s in the Delaware River Valley, I-95 corridor, with a heat index in the mid to upper 90s. For tonight into tomorrow morning, our backdoor cold front will move through the New York City metro and stall out somewhere around central New Jersey through the Poconos. It's going to lead to scattered cloud cover, possibly a few isolated showers, but for the most part, dry conditions. You're going to notice a difference because to the east and north of this frontal boundary, winds are going to be coming from the east and northeast by this evening. Meanwhile, we'll continue to remain from the southwest. By tomorrow morning, low temperatures will range from the upper 50s to lower 60s in the New York City metro, lower to mid 60s over the interior, and upper 60s to lower 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Though that gradient is going to continue for tomorrow. The backdoor cold front stalls out Continuing to threat with isolated showers, but for the most part, scattered cloud cover, fog in the morning, mix of sun clouds throughout the region. High temperatures will range from the upper 60s to mid 70s on Long Island and Connecticut, mid 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and then to the west of this backdoor cold front, temperatures will spike into the mid 80s to lower 90s, especially in the Philadelphia metro. So again, heck of a gradient there. That gradient will remain in place for Wednesday night into Thursday, okay? And that continues to feature fog in the morning, isolated showers. Look for temperatures, again, same range, with low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s along the coast, mid to upper 60s in the Delaware River Valley. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s along the coast and basically over the New York City metro, the interior, then upper 70s to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley, with more cloud cover, a little bit cooler, so that's why we're not pushing into the 90s. And then Thursday evening into Friday morning, the cold front from the west will move through with showers and thunderstorms. And this cold front will have the potential to produce some thunderstorms, with some very heavy downpours late Thursday night into Friday morning. So it could be some flash flooding, some wind damage. We'll have to keep an eye on that scenario. By the time we get to Friday morning, the showers will clear out as the cold front moves through the region. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. By Friday afternoon, clearing skies are expected with much lower humidity. Look for high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s over the interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Saturday, a weak trough will pass through, possibly an isolated shower, but other than that, look for scattered cloud cover. There is our tropical development. Again, huge volatility here. Don't take this, take this with a little bit of a grain of salt in terms of where it would impact. You could have it making landfall up here towards Tampa. You could have it make a landfall down towards the Keys and then march out towards the Bahamas. We don't know yet. Just know there's something trying to develop out here, okay? Meanwhile, temperatures on Saturday range from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior and mid to upper 50s along the coast for lows. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s over the interior and mid to upper 70s along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Sunday, high pressure will be in control with scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast. And then on Monday and Tuesday, if it takes this track, and if it intensifies like this, what happens is that we get subsidence along the coast. So we actually get beautiful weather from Monday and Tuesday and tranquil conditions. Again, we'll have to keep an eye on this. This intensifies because it goes over, basically it tracks right on the Gulf Stream, which is like basically nitroglycerin, all right? So when a storm of this nature tracks over the Gulf Stream, it intensifies like this. That doesn't mean it's going to happen like this, but it's a possibility. So we'll keep an eye on it. Certainly some enhanced wave heights and some riptides would be a concern, but this also leads to very nice weather conditions on Monday and Tuesday of next week, with low temperatures in the lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast, high temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast, and lower to mid 70s everywhere else. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.